The biggest reason people don't win in sports betting is they don't have a process and data that you can trust. But that's what we provide for you automatically daily at Probably, because we track the top markets around the world. The ones that have $50,000 bets, $100,000 bets, the sharpest bettors, the biggest syndicates in the world bet on these sports books. We use that data to find you the best bets at legal U.S. sports books every day. Let's keep it going for another week here, a fine Monday, and let's get it going for your top 10 MLB bets for today, Monday, May 20th. It starts off with the man, the thumbnail, in a new uniform now in the Cardinals, but Sonny Gray over 5.5 hits allowed. 63% probability that Sonny Gray goes under 5.5 hits allowed today. The best bet's at minus 160 odds right now. If you combine that with the probability, the win rate times the win amount, minus the loss rate times the loss amount. That's a basic expected value calculation, a basic ROI calculation. It's what our probably score is. Tells you you're going to win 2.7% more money if this bet were played infinitely. That's what we have today for Sonny Gray under 5.5 hits allowed, minus 160 odds. Got Pablo Lopez over 17.5 outs. Another very high probability here. 62% probability of Pablo Lopez over 17.5 outs. The best bet's at minus 156 odds. If you combine that with the probability, get yourself a 2.2 probability score for Pablo Lopez over 17.5 outs. In today's settings, by the way, on probably here, of course, you can filter it by profitability and probability to make sure we're getting enough bets for this video. We're going to do a 2+ probability score and a probability of over 40% once again. So Ben Lively under 17.5 outs. He's got a 53% probability of getting under 17.5 outs today. Best that's at plus 100 odds. If you see a 53% probability plus 100 odds, it's like the sportsbook not charging you vig for that bet, because normally a 50% or higher probability can be priced at minus 110, minus 105 at the very least. This one's at plus 100. So Ben Lively under 17.5 outs, plus 100 odds, 5.3 probability score. Again, Ben Lively under 17.5 outs. We got, all right, Sonny Gray. All right, well, this makes sense to correlate here. We have Sonny Gray's under on hits. We'll take his over on 18.5 outs. So Sonny Gray getting over 18.5 outs today. Best bet is at plus 165 odds and a 40% probability. So seemingly a more sure thing, or, supposedly it's still probabilities here, but still 63% probability for him to get under 5.5 hits. 40% probability for over 18.5 outs. So that feels a little bit off there in terms of the pricing. And a good way for you as a bettor. But Sonny Gray over 18.5 outs, plus 165 odds, gets a 7 probability score. Sonny Gray over 18.5 outs. Got that Ben Lively one already. All right, we got Tyler McGill under 3.5 strikeouts. 51% probability of Tyler McGill to go under 3.5 strikeouts today, according to those top sports books around the world. Best bet's at plus 100 odds. So once again, another bet where it's like they're not charging you vig. 2.5 probability score in this one for Tyler McGill under 3.5 strikeouts. I'm recording right now at 9:15 a.m. That one was updated 9:14 a.m. So you can see how quickly things get updated in real time here. Of course, this is what we recommend for you throughout the day. Go to Probably yourself, get an account for yourself, and go filter throughout the day. Like really check every hour, check before lock, check once the lineups are locked. You're going to find different inefficiencies at different points of the day. At 9 a.m., we're getting basically some of the prop markets as soon as they come in. Besides that, there's a lot more that goes on over the course of a day that you should be checking for yourself. All right, got Cardinals. This correlates with our Sonny Gray bet, so I'm okay with this one. Cardinals minus 0.5 first half run line. 47% probability of the Cardinals to cover, minus 0.5 runs. Best bet's at plus 120 odds. If you combine that with the probability, you get yourself a 2.7 probability score for Cardinals, minus 0.5 in the first half. We've got Mitchell Parker under 2.5 earned runs, and Nationals Twins, 51% probability of Mitchell Parker to go under 2.5 earned runs today. The best bet's at plus 104 odds. So another bet, once again, it's like not getting charged vig. You can get plus 104 odds and a 51% probability. Mitchell Parker is represented by Peter Parker here. 3.4 probability score. Mitchell Parker under 2.5 earned runs. Boy, a lot of correlated Cardinals bets. Okay, so Cardinals over 2.5 in the first half. So we're saying they're going to win by a half run. Sonny Gray is having this great first half. There's a story being told here for the bets today, which is not always how it goes with market data. But Cardinals over 2.5 in the first half today. 43% probability of them scoring over 2.5 runs today. Best bet's at plus 145 odds. If you combine that with the probability, you get yourself a 4.6 probability score for Cardinals for 2.5 in the first half. And worth pointing out, this one is in the Cardinal Stadium instead of Orioles Camden Yards. So something to keep in mind there. It's going to be a little bit tougher park, but still, hopefully the Cardinals get some runs today. Not asking a lot here for them to score over 2.5 in the first half. All right, Dylan Cease over 17.5 outs. A 65% probability of Dylan Cease going over 17.5 outs. The best bet's at minus 168 odds. If you combine that with the probability, again, the win rate times the win amount minus the loss rate times the loss amount. It's the only formula you'll ever really need to know for betting if you want to determine the expected value of anything in life. But a probably score of 3.6 on this one for Dylan Cease over 17.5 outs. What else can we get before we head to home run town one more time? Some repeats here. I don't even know what that Pablo Lopez gif is. All right, we got Reese Olson under 4.5 strikeouts. A 60% probability of Reese Olson under 4.5 strikeouts. The best bet's at minus 142 odds. If you combine that with the probability, get yourself a 2 probably score for Reese Olson under 4.5 strikeouts. More Sonny Gray. All right, it might be time to go to home runs. Giving it one more scan here, but we're obviously getting some repeats, which does happen, of course. Will be more in the markets throughout the day. That's just how this goes. I would sometimes subject to when we're recording, and that's basically it. All right, let's go to home runs and longer shot derivatives. All right. So we're going 0 to 40% probability here. And worth pointing out one feature here, like it's the biggest advantage for you that I can't do on video for you guys personally. Of course, we're taking every sportsbook here as we do the video because it's for everybody. It's not meant for one specific person. You as a specific person, though, you might want only bets on BetMGM. You might want only bets on DraftKings, on ESPN Bet, on FanDuel, on Fanatics, on Hard Rock. That's what we offer you. So filter down by sportsbook if you're doing this at home and find bets for the sportsbooks you have money in. Obviously, you should have money in all these sportsbooks ideally to make sure you're getting the best bets over and over again. But that is something that's important here to keep in mind because of the fact that I just can't do it on video for you guys. 38% probability here of over 5.5 runs in the first half of Dodgers Diamondbacks. The best bet's at plus 178 odds. If you combine that with the probability, get yourself a 4.3 probably score for Dodgers D-backs over 5.5 runs in the first half. We've got Colt Keith to hit a home run today. A 12% probability of Colt Keith and Royals Tigers to hit a home run. Best bet right now is at plus 750 odds. If you combine that with the probability, you get yourself a 2.9 probably score for Colt Keith over 0.5 home runs. Guys, if you're watching this video too, please hit that like button. Please subscribe here. Of course, I always forget to promote that in stream. I'm trying to see if we have enough bets, trying to make sure we have everything online here. So I'm producing these videos live to tape, basically, before I upload them to YouTube. So please help us out. Hit that like button and subscribe. And of course, probably.com/subscribe. Promo code FIRST on there will save you half off your first month. So try all this data for yourself. Check the pinned comment down below. 7-day free trial in the App Store as well. But choose one of them. Try it out now to get you through the fun baseball season here as basketball winds down and poor Nikola Jokic gets boat raced in a 30-point swing. Brandon Nimmo to hit a home run today, an 18% probability of Nimmo to bang one out. Best bet right now is a plus 550 odds. If you combine that with the probability, you get yourself a 16.5 probability score for Brandon Nimmo over 0.5 home runs. All right, we got a longer shot derivative here. We've got Rays Red Sox over 11.5 total runs. 20% probability of Rays Red Sox to go over 11.5 total runs. That sets at plus 430. If you combine that with the probability, you get yourself a 5.3 probability score for Rays Red Sox, over 11.5 total runs. The Reds have been on my mind because every bet today was Red specific. All right, we got Yankees Mariners over 11.5 total runs as well. 23% probability on this one. That sets at plus 390 odds. You combine up the probability, get yourself a 10.9 probably score for Yankees Mariners over 11.5 runs. Of course, long shot bets here, so keep that in mind. If you want to play the safe stuff, those first bets we hit, it'll be the quote-unquote safer ones relative to probability. All right, well, just targeting one Met to hit home runs. This will be our last bet on the video for today. Tomas Nido over 0.5 home runs, a 10% probability of him to hit one today. That sets at plus 1,000 odds. Once again, combine that with the probability, get yourself a 5 probability score for Tomas Nido over 0.5 home runs. Again, there's always more bets here to go through on probably, whether it be baseball, whether it be basketball, whether it be anything else you're looking for out there. Check it out for yourself, probably.com/subscribe. Check the pinned comment as well for the App Store version. We're currently working on a Google Play version as well. So lots going on at Probably, but really the main thing here is using market data to change your life in sports betting. That's what our market data does. Even if you're just using the probabilities, just know how often the bet's likely to hit. That's really the main thing we can tell you. And really using the sportsbook filtering, if you are a paying customer, it's the best thing you do for yourself in sports betting. Just know the plus EV bets on your sportsbook, be able to hit them time and time again, no matter what sport, soccer, tennis, of course, hockey's still going on. Whatever you want, it's at your fingertips of Probably. So start Check it out for yourself. Probably.com/subscribe. Promo code FIRST. 7-day free trial in the App Store in the pinned comments. Follow me at Chris Spags. Follow us at Probably app. I'll be back tomorrow with more, guys, so enjoy your day.